Hello, Internet. I'm me. And this is Power Rangers DinoCharge Episode 2. Wow. Alright, let's get things started off with something I forgot to cover on the last episode, the theme song. I really like the theme song. I like how it sounds different. I like how it uses Go-Go Power Rangers in an actual intricate way into the lyrics rather than just saying Go-Go Power Rangers over and over again. I like how it sounds. I like that the beat actually kicks up and builds up into a climax. It actually sounds pretty cool. I like how in one way or another, it can actually kind of stand on its own as a normal song and not a Power Rangers theme song. Yeah, forgot to cover all that, and I really should have done the last episode, so there we go. On to episode 2. I'm not going to go into the plot because I really don't care about the plot because it's an introductory episode. And honestly speaking, let me get to something that actually got me earlier. Okay, I said last time that the morphing sequence was, you had to add something to it, and they got rid of the dancing. I'm fine with that. I understand that. And I said there has to be something there to at least hold it. And a lot of you interpreted me saying that as a bad thing. I was not. I literally knew that this was not the final morphing sequence, because they're saving that for when the team is all there. Adoy. I was literally just putting that out there, hoping that the next time they show it, they have something in there that would fill the space. Because it still seems kind of awkward when it's just put it in and go. I just was making that observation. I was not actually demeriting the episode for that. This episode we actually do get to see it, and this is weird to say, but they kind of do the dance. They really do. They kind of do the dance. They do a part of it. They do the spin around. Like, I'm like, dude, this is just as flashy and, okay, nowhere near as silly, but they're still as flashy as the Kyoryu Henshin dance. So, you didn't change, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine that they don't change too much, but they go in their own spin. That's an adaptation for you. Yeah, that was fine. I liked it. Whoa, shock and awe. But yeah, I liked that. I liked that it was a little different, though. Again, Red Ranger, bro, you're a good actor. Your voice, though. You know what it is? It sounds like, it's like one of those old Italian movies, or like when you watch a Godzilla movie and the voice does not match that person whatsoever. It's really that. I don't know what it is, because when he's in the suit and he has to be commanding, it just doesn't sit as well. Also, tiniest nitpick. I'm sorry, bro. I have plenty about that in this episode, and to let you all know now that I really like the episode, so that you don't think that I hate the episode just because I have nitpicks. Shove off on that one. But I really do love the episode. I really like the episode. I like where it's going. I actually want to see what happens next. I like the idea that the prisoners of Sledge are actually being used as the Monsters of the Week. I like that idea. I even said that in the first episode. The problem with that, though, is... the problem with that, actually, a lot of this season, and I see it creeping in, and I hope it doesn't creep in any further than this, is that they're starting... I'm starting to see the creep of... the spectral creep of money. Because I know for them, shooting original footage is fucking expensive. For costuming, sets, lighting, all that. It's expensive. I know because I'm trying to do it myself. It gets expensive. And they're starting to do kind of reshoots. Or reusing footage that they've already shot. Because at the end, where like Sledge is walking through the prison thing again, it's the exact same shot from the first episode, except for because his back is turned, they can use different audio. Like they can, it's like, who wants to go now? It's like, well, okay. And that's fine. I understand it's expenses and you got to do that. And they hit it quite well, and the kids aren't going to notice really. And they got the mouth to kind of flash the same way, so that when they did turn around on the shot, it actually did look a little different. But whatever. Other than that, the transformation sequence, again, I liked it. The backstory, oh my gosh, I actually liked the structure of this story for this episode. I kind of liked how we kind of flashed back to how Green got his inner gem, and then kind of flash forward to the end of the first episode, leading it back into the story. It was actually quite clever, and I really, well, not clever, but it's a little out of the norm. It's not the ABC plot that you usually get. I like that it's trying new things. I like that it's going in a little different directions. I like that it has good ideas. Of course, like the fight scenes are all stock. Well, most of them are stock footage. Of course, the fight scenes are actually pretty good that are original. Still, I don't know. It's quite enjoyable, but it's like something. Okay, honestly speaking, the fight scenes seem like they are good fight scenes. Putting that out there right now. They're good fight scenes. It's the sound effects that kill me. And this is not the Power Rangers' fault. This is not the show's fault at all. Because it's a kid's show. And with fight scenes like this, when I usually see fight scenes like this, the sound effects are different to kind of reflect a fight, But they have to keep this kind of kiddie so that the kids don't, say, like, the families don't, like, the moms of America don't bitch about it. So that's fine. One of the things about the transformation sequence that I thought could have been done a little bit better is the announcer. They use the exact same voice actor for Megaforce to this. I don't hate the guy. I'm pretty sure he's a great voice actor. I don't know. But T-Rex Charger, ready. I'm sorry, I put too much inflection in that. T-Rex Charger, ready. Come on. Come on. That's the thing about the Japanese, like, voice actors. Like, that's just the little thing that I miss. And the one thing that I know they could really do and really bring to life, because they did a really good, that's the thing about this. I can't say it's great, because there's little points that just miss the mark to making it a whole. Like, it's a really good adaptation. They're really doing good stuff with the story. They're really bringing stuff in. And when they bring in Davos, maybe they, I don't know what they'll do to that. I don't know if our original villain will be there with him, or will Davos kill our original villain and, like, be in the new one. I don't know. And honestly, with the way that Sledge acts, I kind of want to see what's going to happen with his interaction between the other villains and how the villains react. Because basically all they're doing is they're fighting for their freedom. We could have interesting stories with that. Like, we've had a few episodes in Power Rangers where monsters don't want to be forced to fight, And, there are several episodes like that. And maybe we could see another one like that again. Something, a mature-ish episode that would really bring out the best writing that Power Rangers has to offer. And something that could explore a really cool subject. Again, I'm really happy that this is going into places that it's going. It's just some of the stuff, like, of course, like, with all this creativity, with all these ideas, with all the potential that this brings to the table, hearing stuff like the announcer be so bland and so flat is something almost disappointing. Like, and I know, Kyoryuger's announcer was fucking over the top. Like, woo! I almost, like, but it gave it that feel. Because it was all ridiculous, It stuck with it. Or Gokaiger's announcer, who some people found annoying, other people found it amazing, because he got you into it, He was, like, the announcer felt like we were into it, so you were into it. And that's the little things about it, like, that transformation sequence, the DinoCharge transformation sequence is actually really good. I like it. It's just, like, it's so kinetic, and it's so energized, pun, but then the announcer hits and it's like, T-Rex charger, ready. Triceratops charger, ready. Come on. Come on. Everything else is such high energy. Like, T-Rex charger, ready. You know, seriously. Like, a small inflectional raise. There you go. But that's my biggest grievance. And that's the funniest thing. That's my biggest grievance about the entire episode. Dude, seeing the Keeper and without the hood and seeing kind of the intricacies of that mask that they have is pretty cool, even though the CGI mouth is still kind of off. Seeing the backstory of the different characters and seeing how they're starting to interact, especially with some of the quips that they give about each other, like Green and Red, when after the first battle, Green and Red come into of course, their secret base, and Red goes, "Hey, you got to teach me how to use a sword sometime." And then Green hits back with, "You took out an entire monster, like a giant monster on your own with a sword. Clearly you have stuff to teach me." You know, stuff like that, you know, where the team is actually very much human. That Pink kind of doesn't want to fight at first, and then does. Which, okay, she Lois, like, the only reason I'm, like, in on that one is she is Lois Laned her way through the rest of the episode, that one point where it's like, you snuck out of the museum, you fought a monster, you transformed and then fought the monster again, and you saved a woman and her husband from an exploding car, yet now that you have control over the powers to fight monsters to save people, you have fear issues? Okay. Like, it's just a little out of place. As I can see that character doing this, but it's very much, hey, you've already kind of gone through the initiation process of fighting a monster, transforming, helping people without without, you know, the suit, and you know you have power. So that just didn't gel for me. It's not bad. It just was a little bit of a misstep. Because honestly, it's forgivable because of the speech she gives and how she actually doesn't give up. It's really more of a 30-second little spout more than an actual character flaw. And she does bring up the most awesome lesson for kids, which is, you may be scared, but bravery is knowing that you're scared, but going ahead anyway. Good job, Power Rangers. Yeah, other than that, dude, I have no qualms with this episode, really. This show has really a lot of potential. I might not do constant reviews, because, but for these 2 episodes, I felt that because this is the 2 introductory episodes, that I should at least give my impressions on the first 2 episodes and how they are to me, rather than just 1 episode and then the second episode literally finishing that one, and I just kind of go, eh. But yeah, guys, I liked it a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.